This story will shock you. It began on a quiet morning in Lagos, a day meant for burial, but it became a day of resurrection. The cemetery in Ikoyi was calm that morning. The white tents moved gently in the wind. People dressed in black filled the place, their faces heavy with sorrow. At the center stood a golden casket resting above a dark open grave. Inside lay Mr. Tunde, a well-known billionaire, the owner of 3 major companies in Victoria Island. His eyes were closed, cotton wool pressed into his nostrils, his skin pale and lifeless. Beside the coffin stood his wife, Mrs. Kemi Adigun, holding a white handkerchief and pretending to cry. Her tears came slow, almost too perfect. A pastor stood before the crowd, holding his Bible, ready to say the final prayer. 2 grave workers waited, hands on the ropes, ready to lower the casket. But then, out of nowhere, a voice shouted, loud, broken, and desperate. "Stop! Don't bury him. He's not dead." The crowd froze. Heads turned. Phones came out immediately to record. At the back of the tent, a woman in torn clothes pushed her way through. Her face was tired, her hair messy. She carried an old nylon bag and smelled faintly of dust and smoke. People stepped away from her in disgust. "Who is that?" someone whispered. "Homeless woman," another muttered. "Must be mad." But the woman didn't stop. She pushed forward until she stood near the casket. Her hands trembled, but her voice was clear. "My name is Aisha Sool, and I'm telling you, this man is alive. Don't bury him." Gasps filled the air. The guards rushed to block her, but she raised her hand. "Please. Just listen. I know what I'm saying." He was given something that slows the heart. It makes the body cold and the breath faint. He looks dead, but he's not. Mrs. Kemi's face hardened. "Get this mad woman out of here," she said angrily. "My husband is gone. Let us bury him in peace." But Mama Funk, Tun's elderly aunt, stood slowly from the front row. "Wait," she said softly. "If there is even one small chance that he's alive, we must check." The pastor hesitated. The grave workers paused. The whole crowd went silent. Even the wind seemed to stop. Aisha stepped closer to the coffin. "Please," she whispered, "touch his wrist. Check his chest. He is warm. I heard them planning this, your husband, Madam Kemi, and that doctor. They wanted to bury him quickly. Please, give him a chance." All eyes turned toward Dr. Chuka, the family doctor. He looked nervous, sweat glistening on his forehead. "This is nonsense," he said quickly. "The man is gone. I examined him myself." Aisha pointed at him. "You know what you did. You signed his death. You helped her." The crowd began to murmur. "Let them check," someone shouted. "What will it cost?" Another voice joined. "If she's wrong, we continue the burial. But if she's right." Now the guards looked unsure. Even the pastor's hands shook. Aisha gently dropped her old bag and took out a small brown bottle. It looked old but clean. "This is a neutralizer," she said. "It can wake the body if he was given that poison. Please, just let me try." Mrs. Kemi's eyes widened in fear. "No. Don't you dare touch him," she shouted, stepping forward. But Mama Funk raised her hand. "Let her try," she said firmly. 2 men stepped closer to help lift the casket lid. Aisha knelt beside it, her voice trembling. "Sir, if you can hear me, come back. Your time is not yet over." She dropped one small drop of the liquid into his mouth. Everyone held their breath. 1 second. 2. 3. Nothing. Aisha's hand shook. She added another drop. Then, a sound. A soft cough. So faint it could have been the wind. Someone gasped. "Did you hear that?" Mama Funk leaned closer. "His chest, it moved," she cried. Suddenly, the place exploded with shouts, screams, and prayers. "He's alive. He's breathing," people shouted. Phones flashed everywhere. Aisha covered her mouth in tears. "I told you," she whispered. "He's not dead." But while the crowd rejoiced, Kemi's face turned dark. Her trembling hand slipped inside her handbag, searching for something cold and metallic. Aisha saw it. Her eyes widened in shock. The story was only beginning.